Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. Unit reports that U.S. President Donald Trump revealed the United States is actively monitoring Iranian enriched uranium, which is reportedly buried under rubble. Speaking in an interview recorded last week and aired on Sunday, Trump stated that the U.S. Space Force is responsible for this oversight, issuing a stark warning that any individual approaching the material would be blown up. The president also claimed that the U.S. had already militarily defeated Iran and could hit every single target in the country within 2 more weeks, having completed approximately 70% of their desired strikes. Concurrently, Iran's official news agency, RNA, reported that Tehran sent its response to a U.S. proposed text aimed at ending the war, with negotiations expected to focus on regional conflict resolution. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio emphasized that Iran must clearly state it does not seek a nuclear weapon as a key condition for any peace deal. According to a CNUNet report, a U.S.-owned Neha trade ship was reportedly attacked by 2 Iranian drones in the Persian Gulf on Sunday. The information came from S.V. Anshan, chairman of Sufisia Group, who spoke to Fox News Digital. The incident involved one drone striking the vessel, while another drone missed its target. Fortunately, there were no injuries reported among the 23 sailors who were aboard the ship at the time of the attack. The report also specified that the Neha was empty of cargo and was anchored near Doha when the attack occurred. This incident highlights ongoing tensions in the region. A senior U.S. government official announced today that President Trump intends to pressure Chinese President Xi Jinping on the Iran issue during his upcoming visit to Beijing from May 13th to 15. The official noted that Trump has previously raised concerns about China's oil purchases from Iran and Russia, as well as the sale of dual-use goods. Discussions during the visit may also cover recent U.S. sanctions imposed on China in connection with the Iran war. This trip, originally scheduled for March, was postponed due to the conflict's outbreak. According to White House Deputy Press Secretary Anna Kelly, the itinerary includes a welcome ceremony, bilateral talks, a visit to the Temple of Heaven, and a state dinner on May 14th, followed by a tea ceremony and working lunch on May 15th before Trump's return to Washington. Beyond Iran, key topics for the visit include trade, tariffs, and artificial intelligence. The primary goal of the visit, Kelly stated, is to adjust relations with China, prioritize reciprocity and fairness to restore American economic autonomy. Amid existing tensions from Trump's comprehensive tariffs, the 2 nations will also deliberate extending a rare earth agreement, which a U.S. official confirmed remains valid. This report is from Liberty Times. A report by the U.S. National Transportation Safety Board, NTSB, has revealed records indicating that the fuel supply to both engines of the China Eastern Airlines plane that crashed in March 2022 in China's Guangxi Zhuang Autonomous Region, killing all 132 passengers and crew, may have been cut off just before the crash. Multiple U.S. media outlets reported this finding by May 10th, suggesting that human intervention could have contributed to the accident. According to the report, while the aircraft was flying at an altitude of 29,000 feet, approximately 8,800 meters, it was found that both engine fuel switches moved from the on to the off position. Subsequently, engine power decreased. A CNN aviation analyst pointed out that this clearly indicates the switches were manually moved to the off position and noted that if it was an error, there would be an attempt to turn them back on, but there is no such evidence. China's investigation results have not yet been publicly disclosed. Asahi Shimbun. A tragic incident occurred at Denver International Airport when an unidentified trespasser was killed after being sucked into the engine of a Frontier Airlines plane preparing for takeoff. The person reportedly jumped a fence and was struck by Flight 4345 within 2 minutes. leading to an engine fire and smoke in the cabin. The pilot quickly alerted air traffic control, and the 224 passengers and 7 crew members were forced to evacuate using inflatable slides. Authorities reported 12 passengers sustained minor injuries, with 5 requiring hospitalization. The National Transportation Safety Board has launched an investigation, and runway 17ER was temporarily closed. This news comes from metro.restock.uk. The incident follows another fatal accident involving a Delta Airlines employee at Orlando International Airport the previous day. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.